It's January 2nd, 2022. Was sitting inside with Linda, and on came this thing called Inside Edition. Not a program I normally watch, but I caught it. And it is season, it's S35E81. So right there, the numbers kind of universally, they have their own interpretation for why there's such a connection on this one story. And then I'm watching it, and it has where I normally would have called it, and my mom and I actually did call it that when we were watching it originally, a German Shepherd, because that's what this pictorial reference is as far as a dog, a pet. They changed the name in this broadcast to say Shiloh Shepard, which I was like, not German Shepherd? I was like, that's weird. I don't know anything about dogs. So I went and I did a reference. I'm like, what does Shiloh mean? And of course, then that brought me to a different definition. And so I read the definition on the Google or the MaxiPad internet that I use. But I thought it was interesting because it also, the importance of the story, I mean, there's several different layers of importance in the story. There's the parallel between the original Lassie and then an act or an action done that was very Lassie-like in the way that they use this for portrayal of some sort.
Isn't quite Timmy's in the Well from Lassie, but it's pretty darn close, and it's for real. Megan Alexander with the story of a remarkable dog who led authorities to the people who needed to be rescued just in time.
She's the real-life Lassie. This year-old dog is a hero after leading police to a crash that left her owner sprawled out of the wreckage. It's reminding many of the brave and loyal Lassie we fell in love with on television and in the movies. Cops say Tinsley, a Shiloh Shepard, desperately tried to get their attention when officers responded to a call about a loose dog on a busy interstate on the New Hampshire-Vermont border.
For those who remember Lassie, it was there's someone in distress, and the dog goes and gets help and brings people to where that person in need is.
Incredibly, Tinsley led cops to a smashed-in guardrail, and down below was her owner, lying beside the mangled wreckage. Is this dog your real-life guardian angel?
She sure is.
Cam Landry had been ejected from his truck along with his passenger. They were suffering from hypothermia. Turns out the loyal Shiloh Shepard typically never leaves her owner's side. But in this case, she took off, knowing she needed to find help to save his life. She sounds like a real-life Lassie.
She really is. She's quite remarkable. We have quite the impeccable bond.
I bet they do. By the way, Tinsley was thanked for her heroism with a lot of back scratches and plenty of treats. Back in 1959, a 13-year-old girl lost her pocketbook at the school gym.
People lied to him. Not that I bought it. You knew? Of course I knew.
Told you you were better off in
Was
the
Inside Edition
You could have avoided all this.
3581.
And what?
It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, it's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxies, Broken, and it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.